So, Iberian struggle, we are ready to go, we are stable again from the last war, and we have some prisoners to ransom. Let's do that right now. Um, and after that, I will consider starting another war. Also, I have to check how many forces do we have. It's quite a few. And we should be able to increase the overall number of our men-at-arms pretty soon. There's a petition. Yeah, let's the little guy pursue his, so to say, artistic pursuits, and let's see how much more time it requires. 6 more years. So who can I attack? I can attack her. Unfortunately. Okay, let's see. He wants to challenge us for a board game, and for what? Is he my vassal? No, so I don't really care about his opinion, and I don't need to play the board game for nothing, really. Struggle Clash for Santiago, let's... Oh, never mind. I need to go for a pilgrimage because my piety is pretty low. Let's do that. Where should I go? Well, Vaticano should be enough. I don't need that much piety. Also, I could... let's pay for a guide. Also, I could just attack another religion. Yeah, this guy wanted to play a board game, so let's play a board game. And let's see how much forces is he able to field. Also, when the limits of my men-at-arms get increased, I'm finally going to get some siege equipment once more. Yeah, the piety is there, and he has 2000. Let's see how many locals can I get. That's more than enough. So we are a pilgrim now. This provides more monthly piety and increases the opinion of Christian leaders. Let's see if there is anyone I could make or I could force into conversion. This guy. This guy. It's gonna be easier when I get an emperor type title, because I can give the kingdom titles to Christian leaders, and just make sure the country has only one religion and there is no disputes over that. Let's see the new the two provinces I just got. There's really nothing to build. I really want Santiago though, because there is a special building in there, or a special building slot, because that lady didn't bother to build that, or doesn't have the technology yet. Let's run away so they don't attack my peasants. How is the development in Toledo? Anyway, yeah, sure, you can come, give me gold. Development is 20. I think it's close to the limit, and above that it's gonna slow down a little bit, since the technology only allows the development of 20, and above that it gives me penalties. Let's speed it up a little bit and attack his army after the siege is successful. What do I want? Do I want stress reduction? Do I want prestige? I don't really need prestige. Or do I want more stress? I'm gonna take less stress. Okay, the siege is done, so I should cross the river here, so the battle does not get the river crossing modifier. or so to say penalty. Yeah, they're getting wrecked. Sorry. Um, this war is done. I got a new vassal. Is he going to convert? Probably not. How about this title? He still owns that, the guy I just attacked. So, in a moment I'm gonna attack this lady. Yeah, this guy doesn't want to convert. She has kids, so assassination is not an option really. Let's just go for Santiago. I'm gonna just move this rally point. And this time the men-at-arms should be enough, although I'm gonna get the locals to join. 3000 is more than enough. Yeah, the men-at-arms would be enough also. And back to sieging. Any more buildings? I just checked, I know, but I have to be sure. They caught her. She's a prisoner now, so she will accept any kind of demand. I could just give it this little province to someone. She's a Christian, and she dislikes me, but not by a lot. Also, who has the Duchy of Leon? Nobody. So I could just appoint a new duke who is going to like me. Doesn't really matter who is he. Well done, you are now a duke. Oh, I could construct a special building so it increases tax by 3 gold a month. It gives further increase of 30% development growth, which is great. And some bonuses to piety, monthly renown also, but it takes 8 years to finish. I'm gonna keep that that county. Yeah, I need to pass this new duke some vassal, because it belongs to his realm by right. This guy, he's a Muslim. I think, yeah, how much provinces you can take by one struggle clash is defined by this, by the phase of the Iberian struggle. We are currently in the compromise phase, so it doesn't really benefit to wage war as much as, for example, the hostility phase. So unfortunately, I have to be taking the land little by little. But we'll get there eventually. Also, at some point in time, I'm going to declare war on France, or Francia, because they inherited one of the provinces, which is the Zaragoza. So this guy has 5,000 troops. Men-at-arms are not going to be enough. But this force of almost 4,000, well, let's be safe and get everyone. Let's combine them, and then if I go for the Decisive Battle, he has more counter of the men-at-arms, and also apparently his army is in general of higher quality. It means he has that innovation that allows him to recruit more men-at-arms. I can solve this problem by calling some allies. Not this guy, but I can call the Byzantine Emperor. I will lose some prestige by doing that, but it doesn't really matter. I have methods of increasing prestige, like going for hand, for example. although I lack some servants. I will not lose stress by a feast because my character is shy. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the hunt anyway. Also, my dude just got a trait. I'm gonna go for the stalwart leader, so he's less likely to die in battle in case he leads an army. Also, I think the Byzantine Emperor is coming to help us. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking the decisions to increase my prestige to get some of that back. I have to move this army to a province that can supply a little more of our men. Yeah, this is getting built, and this is 5 years now. So let's wait for the emperor. He's already swimming to us with 8,000. So he would be able to beat that army alone on his own. Having him as the ally makes things much easier. Also, this guy just lost some quantity of his troops, although he's faster, so I'm not gonna catch him that easily. Let's start the battle and let the Byzantines join. Yes. One of my artifacts just got improved, but it's marginal really. It's a bad artifact of low quality anyway, so doesn't change much. Also, it's a board game, also just for nothing, so I'm not gonna bother. And apparently, after the quantity of his troops got decreased, our army was enough to beat them. He's getting wet with his Byzantine wife, so I can either tax the peasants or just take some prestige. I'm gonna take the money, and she's now my wife, so I could be appointing her to help me manage the realm, which increases the maximum number of holding. We are at 7 and we have 8, so it's good to increase that by 1 still. Also, Toledo just got converted to Christianity, so the next target is Cordoba. The unfortunate thing is they will siege this town faster than I'm going to siege their castles. So I could gather my forces and go for them. Maybe they will just catch some important figures, so the war gets finished a little bit faster. Also, a Soul of Iron. Mankalet Guilen has arrived at my court, claiming to be Master Smith, who has traveled far and wide. My lord, he says, my family has been sword makers in Toledo since ancient times. Yeah, he wants... I can either give him some authority or keep the authority of the guilds in Toledo. So I can pay him and increase the effectiveness of my army, which is not really necessary since I have the strength in numbers. I can get him to join my court, or I can protect the rights of guilds, which increases development growth. Gonna go with that one. Colchester, the more mill. Oh my liege, did you hear that Count Russell showed his amorphous lips in public yesterday? Unbelievable, isn't it? That this guy whispers in my ear. My jester should gets to hear a lot. And ho ho, it's true. My Sancha husband called her false doxy. Such drama, she continues. Who cares? Oh, and you know that Duke is secretly a pitiful catamite. Such delicious gossip, I lose some stress. And I get a secret of one guy being a sodomite. I'm gonna just take the stress reduction though. We have 34% of war progress. I still need to take that one province. I am fighting for at the moment, so actually the Byzantines are sieging that, so I'm gonna let them finish since they have some siege equipment. I can also sponsor an inspiration. He wants to make a chest, sure. Let's make me a chest. I want to also check one more thing. Is there any place I can build a city in? No, I don't have city planning yet. I forgot about that. So I'm not gonna test one thing, which is if in this expansion we can hold city holdings as monarchs. Who do I want to make this artifact in a glory to, I guess. Am I taking piety or prestige basically? I'm gonna be taking the piety this time. You can like dedicate the artifact to some person or to God, for example, or to yourself and take the bonus basically when you are fulfilling a dedication. Also, let's make our guy oh no. No, never mind. If I start a battle, they will move and, yeah, break the siege. The war got finished. The Byzantines just conquered that little province for me. I think there is no more wars I could be starting at the moment with my direct neighbors, besides Francia. So I can do the Iberian reclamation, and my own army should be enough. Yeah, let's raise everyone. Yeah, the Byzantines are calling me to war against Hungary and Estonia. Yeah, I'm gonna accept to not break the alliance, but I'm busy, so I'm not gonna make any moves. The wife is pregnant. I guess I could siege the castle. At first I wanted to wait and intercept the forces of my enemies, but I can just start sieging. Also, my vassals really hate me at the moment, so I'm gonna go for how it's called? I'm gonna go for, yeah, overseer trade tree in the life focus. Another war, this time against Vikings. Sure. Let's move our forces so they don't catch them separated. I can increase quality of the artifacts or of the artifact just by paying 200 gold. I have gold, so that's not a problem. Also, this kind of artifact is not going to like help me greatly. It's just an artifact for the courtroom. It will probably increase prestige and the renown, maybe. So I'm gonna be taking the natural dread to make it less likely for my vassals to rebel against me. Also, let's make sure absolutely everyone is under our banner, because we are going for the decisive battle soon. To the Benign King Medendo of Castile, you and I should be friends. Please accept my invitation to partake in relaxing activity. Sure, we can be friends. You can also be a Christian, I guess, or no, you're not a direct vassal, so you cannot. Especially in reality, so it increases piety and court grandeur. So as I said, nothing that useful, honestly. Regardless, I'm gonna be placing that because why not? I have an empty slot. Okay, let's. Okay, he got some modifier for 5 years, which is increase of archer damage. That's gonna be useful in like 10 seconds. Sure, I'm gonna be becoming friends with this guy, also losing some stress. Yeah, that's the daughter could take Greek name. Why not? Also, I just finished the activity, but no, apparently not yet. So let's go for the decisive battle, which should probably make this war basically finished. Not yet. I have to wait till... Also, why this guy is not my direct vassal? I guess he inherited the land of some Muslim leader I forced to be part of my realm, so that's another war that is going to get started in a moment. Let's move this army to somewhere with high development, for example Toledo, which can hold 11,000 soldiers without them starving. Yeah, my realm is losing land when some of the vassals die. Unfortunately, there's probably not much that can be done about that. I could be diving into the marriage stuff, but it's not really worth worth the hustle. I'm just gonna conquer it back. He wants to visit my court. Also, that's enough for this part. I'm gonna be continuing in the next episode, so see you then.